Greetings, people of YouTube. I am back. Here, waiting for. Here I'm going to tell the story of how he came. I came to be in his possession. Alright, I'm going to tell the story. I'll tell about it. Let's see here. Basically, we had, there was. I got, enrolled in a college, an online school in Utah. Independence College for to get an associate's degree in graphic arts. The associate's degree in graphic arts, and basically they said if you do things properly, then you can get a MacBook Pro. And I barely got in, barely was able to do that. Get in and get a MacBook Pro, get the MacBook Pro, but I got it. And then I was like, hey, this is so great! I'm so happy. And we start getting this delivered, supposed to be delivered to us via a delivery service I will not name because I don't want to get in trouble with them. But yeah, no. Basically, what happened was there were some mistakes made with the delivery of the Mac. What mistakes were those? I'm like, well, simple. Basically, the slips that they leave behind. Well, first of all, they couldn't get into my apartment. They got to the apartment door, couldn't get in, so they decided to just slap a sticker onto the edge, onto the door and of the apartment complex and say, okay, yeah, that counts as a missed delivery. So they did that. That happened to. I saw two. I got two slips from them for that. So the third time, I was like, okay, they're only allowed to deliver. I called them and found out they were only allowed to deliver 3 times, and then you have to go pick it up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go make sure that today I get it. Okay, I want this computer. I didn't know it was going to be so useful as I found out now that it is. I'm like, well, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. But anyway, still, I wanted it because it's a computer. I can use it for stuff. It'd be really cool. So I went. So I waited outside for a few hours. It was winter. It was getting cold, and my feet were getting cold, and it was this crazy stuff. And then after, it was like usually they came around 12 o'clock. So I was waiting for the third time. And then it was like when it came 12 o'clock passed, and it came 1 o'clock. I got a little suspicious, so I called them and found out that they had delivered 3 times already. It turns out someone else had grabbed that first slip off the door of the apartment complex, because basically they don't put your name on them. That's the problem. They don't put your name on the slip. They just put "we missed you." So someone must have thought, "Oh my gosh, this company missed me." On the delivery, so I'll just grab this so I can go talk to him about it, and that was annoying. So after a few hours of warming up, telling my mom what I was gonna do, I went. I got in my gear, got my coat on and everything. I got like a nice. My mom had got me a nice suit. Basically, a thing where it's one of those suits that you wear like a mechanic wears. One of those suits a mechanic wears. So I got one of those things. So yeah, that was an extra layer that I didn't realize how much I would need. That I would need. But I got that layer and walked for miles, walked for a long time to a bus stop. Walked for a while to a bus stop, not a long time. Walked for a while to get to a bus stop because I was using GPS. GPS said, the GPS is like an ant on my foot, whatever. My GPS said I have to take a while, take a bus all the way up to the end of the line, the 19 bus, all the way up to the end of the line to Fargo, then go for a few miles, or to the left, or right. I think it was right. To the right for a few miles, do a few, loop to this or whatever, and eventually I would get to the place where they have the Mac. So, but the problem is I misread the address and got confused for a few hours, walking around in circles. But eventually, when it started getting dark, I was able to figure out what was going on. Walked down to a 3-way stop where there was a 3-way crossing. One of the place the GPS said to go on my phone said to go was underneath a 1-lane tunnel underneath a railroad bridge. So I just ran through that. The ones I saw a car drive through that, I ran through it like a like a soldier running, trying not to get shot by anything, like military style, just like move, running as fast as I could because I didn't want to get hit by any cars or anything. It was dark, so I was like, no, I'll get in there, go there. I went through a sleepy suburb, went through a sleepy industrial district, and ended up in Warrensville. From Fargo to Warrensville. Yes, look it up, see how far that is. That's some crazy stuff. But then I realized I wasn't lost. I was feeling sort of lost at first, but then I realized I wasn't lost. Me and my mom used to live in Warrensville. So after texting my mom, telling her where I was, I used the GPS to find out where I needed to go. There was a few missteps, but one of the missteps led me to see that the old hotel that I used to live in, the Red Roof Inn, unfortunately had closed down. So yeah, it's the Red Roof Inn in Warrensville. So you kind of get an idea of where I was. After that, I backtracked a little bit, walked around a bit more, went to the suburb industrial district, and found FedEx. The organization, the Express, the federal organization that was supposed to deliver the deliver the MacBook Pro to me. Yes. So I went there, gave him the ticket, and that's when you got me. Like, yes, that's when I got you. Yeah, you were in a big box. And I just grabbed you and ran and went, fast on the bus, and took a 41 bus back. Actually, someone told me that 41 buses come around to Warrensville. So I was going to take Warrensville 41 bus back to Southgate, get a 76 bus back to where I live, and my mom was actually waiting for me in a store nearby because she was a little worried about me and stuff. But we got the Mac, and it's been history ever since. And the rest is history. We got this Mac, made a cool video. I am a Mac, King of Wall Survey, and it's it turns out it's definitely more kingly than I ever imagined. This thing is more kingly than I ever imagined. Why, thank you. I'm very glad I was able to help you see that the power of Macintosh is stronger than what you thought. Even though, of course, I'm running Windows programs like Microsoft Office and stuff. But still, I'm a Mac, King of Voice Array, I guess. Yes, you are. With Windows programs. Yep. Guess you're gonna check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt, especially here. What's it called? If it is for a step too far, put another page on. I'll put more pages on as soon as I can. And on YouTube, Final Fantasy X, of course, The Bouncer, and Star Wars Centillion Time, Star Wars Second Story. Still working on all kinds of stuff like that. I'll see you guys later. And look forward to, of course, doing more stuff with my Mac. Of course, my PC.